Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So you know that as at last week, the Chief Defence Staff came out to say that all documents ready for the extradition of Simon Ekpa has already been submitted and they are just waiting for the Finnish inland to give them Simon Ekpa and extradite him back to Nigeria. When that news broke out, everybody, some people were rejoicing, some people were against it. It was all over the news that Simon Ekpa is coming back to Nigeria. Simon Ekpa is coming back to Nigeria in no distant time. That was what the general said, that in no distant time that Simon Ekpa will be back to Nigeria. Now, did you even ask yourself, or did those people ask themselves, is this even possible? See, Finland is not Nigeria. Finland is not Nigeria. There are protocols to things, there are rules to things, there are ways that things are being done. You can't just come to the country and say, give us this person, someone that they are holding, someone that is in their country. Give us this person, he did something in Nigeria, you want to arrest him, give us Simon Ekpa, and they will just carry it and give you like that. It does not happen that way. It is because we are in Nigeria and we have gotten so used to the anyhow system in Nigeria that we think that this thing is possible, that anything goes. No. Finland is a sane country, like a place that has rules where how they do things. So you should first of all ask yourself, is this even possible? Now, to tell you how possible it is or not, an ex-soldier of Nigeria has come out to say that this is not even possible. Yes, an ex-soldier. You know that if you are not in the system, you won't know how things are done. An ex-soldier has come out to tell exactly how things are being done, that it is not even possible for Simon Ekpa to be extradited back to Nigeria. He said that it is not and explains why it is not possible. I'm going to play the video. Just listen. It is an interview. So just listen to what the man has to say concerning this extradition of Simon Ekpa.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Good evening to you, Mazo Kocha. Sir, you are doing a great job, and I do not know what you are doing for my mother's ancestral land to a large extent. Biafra has no reward that the human being can give to you. Only God will reward you for what you are doing. But do not look at the remuneration that you are going to get now humanly, but look at what God is going to bless you for the truth. Daring the consequences to come out here every time to publish most of the truth and facts of things that are going on in the contraption called Nigeria. I remember a woman, Ayebo. You know, my mother is from the eastern part of Nigeria, Biafra land, Abangwa. And I was in active service in the Nigerian army for 18 years until 2004. I voluntarily resigned. This is who I am. I don't think if I would need more introduction.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you. What I am trying to say is this. There is nothing the Nigerian government cannot do if they really wants to do it. But what we should bear in mind is that Finland has no extradition treaty with Nigeria. And it will not be possible for Simon Ekpa to be extradited back to Nigeria. It's impossible. Looking at it in my own human perspective, it is going to be difficult. But remember that Finland, I don't trust any of these countries. Finland is just a small fish when it comes to NATO. Finland was inducted. Look at the politics of this globalist. You remember when they inducted Finland as a member of NATO? You remember?
Yeah.
That was immediately after the first invite of Simon Ekpa, 2021. I don't know. It was later on. They inducted Finland. Finland now is a full member of North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And in that North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, United Kingdom is one of the big guns in it. That is the reason why I said I don't trust any of these people. Finland fought, I think, during their own time to free themselves. But what is going on now is what I don't understand. Simon Ekpa, if you look at the first time they invited Simon Ekpa, they told Nigeria requested for everything as at that time. They told them that he is a citizen. One thing they should understand is that Simon is a citizen of Finland. If there is anything untoward, Simon Ekpa has committed and is a citizen. Remember also he denounced Nigerian citizenship as well. I think he's a lawyer. He knows what rightly. Returned most of the medals he won for Nigeria. There is nothing Nigerian that is in him. Rather, where he comes from, where he is indigenous to, and the citizenship of the Finnish government. Now, I don't trust these people because what they are doing, the reason why they dragged Finland into NATO is to have access to them. Remember, they can still use other countries that have extradition treaty to go through Finland. They can still do that. They can still have other countries, members of NATO, to go through it. But for Finland to allow Simon Ekpa to be extradited back to Nigeria is something that I don't think humanly will happen. But bear with me that I don't trust any country these days. I don't trust. If you look at the world politics today, if you look at Europe, where they get their gas to power and warm their houses and everything is from Russia. Russia is having serious problem with the members of NATO because of their support to Ukraine. And Russia is in turn now trying to stiffen them and starve them from gas. Where are they choosing now? They are choosing Nigeria. From Warri, they are building gas pipeline from Warri across the Sahel straight to Europe to supply them. So that is what is going on. There is nobody on this earth that will look at the benefit that they are going to benefit from what is on the ground and the crooks that the plans and some kind of a demonic stance that they are going to take that will not do that. You know what will happen if Russia said I will not supply the European countries gas anymore? So that is the reason. These are some of the factors that we should put in place. I am just praying that God Almighty, with the effort of the Biafran agitators that are there, the United States of Biafra right now, and their lawyers will not allow Nigeria to have their way through some of these globalists, top globalist countries like the Britain. That is my prayer. The reason why Finland was inducted immediately was one way. It was to control them and advise them and plead with them to work with the British. Exactly, because British is the most affected. British is afraid of the coming of the Biafran nation. Because if Biafran nation is restored today, all the things that they have wrapped their hands on economically, natural resources, in terms of natural resources and so on and so forth, there will be equal bargaining for it and they will pay for it. And these are some of the things that they don't want to happen. They don't want it to happen. They are finding ways in order to have their control over their enterprise that Goldie Lugard sold to them many years ago. So this is Simon Ekpa is in the hands of the world politics now and the globalists. So that is where, if will Finland sustain the pressure that is going to be mounted on them by Britain, by Germany, France, and the rest of them that are going to benefit from that gas pipeline, is another thing that we need to speak about. But
humanly, I know that this is impossible. Humanly, I know that this is impossible. But come to look at this. Many countries who fought, including Finland, many countries who fought their independence, they went through all these things. Someone like Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist. They put him in the prison. Today, everybody is celebrating Nelson Mandela. A lot of them like that, they were put in prison, both Patrice Lumumba of Belgium. When they were even killing Belgians, they assassinated him. America led their CIA to assassinate Lumumba. So these people are very dangerous. But one thing I want people to do, and that is why sometimes I just like to, put mouth You are saying something, right? Okay. One of the reasons why I always try to put mouth in all these things is because we don't want our nation to rise for the second time, so that we can do anything humanly possible in case.
Yes. You see, I don't know. I don't know really if you people, let me just say, the Biafran people, whether you people know who you are. I don't know whether the Biafran people really understand who they are. You see, these people, they know you more than you know yourself. There is something special about the Biafran people. Look, there is something exceedingly special about the Biafran people. They know you too well more than you know yourselves. And I believe that these people is aware of the ingenuity that God has placed in the Biafran people. How to make use of a small place and develop it and make it something else. That is the envy of these people. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to be free in order to exercise that freedom and that ingenuity that God has placed in you. Remember what they said when they visited you, when they were doing their research. The first government was found in Biafra land. The affirmative measures giving women authority to rule and become, in decision-making areas started in Biafra land so many thousands of years ago. These people have studied you. The archaeologist has come into your place and studied you. They know who you are and what you can do. They know very well that if they allow you, the entire black race is going to be liberated. That is what is really going on. I'm telling you. So these are some of the things that they don't want to happen. Because if it happens today, and there are more natural resources that can make Biafran people the biggest and the richest nation in the world. So these are some of the things these people are kicking against. They don't want you to come out of that subjugation, to express yourself.
Simon Ekpa can never be extradited to Nigeria. He can never come to Nigeria. He can never be allowed to come to Nigeria to face any prosecution, any judgment by Nigerian government. It's impossible. Never. Okay, you are submitting documents so that he can be extradited. It is impossible. I'll give you number one major reason. I don't want to talk plenty. Number one major reason is one, Nigeria, you do not have legal document anywhere. You do not have any legalized document. You don't have any document that can stand in the international community. All our documents are forged and rigged. We are doing malpractice in everything, and it has affected, it has eaten deep into our system. There is no document that can qualify for Finnish government to say, yes, you have presented enough evidence, enough document for us to release. It's not possible. For that reason alone, you will submit document and submit document and submit until you are tired of documents. You will be so tired, you will be so frustrated because all our documents are irrelevant. We don't have any original document anywhere. We are not capable of even bringing out documents. Given our corrupt practices, our corrupt history, our government itself is built on corruption. Every document they use in ruling us now is built on corruption, fabricated at the backyard. So which document are you going to submit? You are submitting document for extradition. Who So my advice to Nigerian government is be wise and let this matter be. Let this matter die. Simon Ekpa will disgrace you people. Don't say I did not advise you.
You have heard it from the horse's mouth. You have heard it yourself. He said that an ex-soldier, a Nigerian ex-soldier, said that he did not see how possible it is. So Nigerian government could be doing this in order to, to excite Nigerians, to show them, maybe to tell them, maybe these people are doing something. Nigerians are actually doing something concerning. Of course they can try. Of course they can try. It is what they want. Shebi, they said that Simon Ekpa is the reason for the terrorist attack happening in Nigeria, especially in Southeast. So, of course, they will try to see if there is a way that they can extradite him back to Nigeria. But the issue is that, is it possible? is it possible that they finish inland? I said that in my last video, that is not only by submitting the document. If you submit the document has to be reviewed, and it also has to follow their own guideline. You can't just say, give us this person. These documents, are they true? Finish inland. Finland and is not Nigeria. Finland is not Nigeria. I keep saying that there are rules to things. Even someone that is in Finland has also come out to say that even this news is not being heard in Finland. How is it circulating like this in Nigeria? So you see, when you hear something, try to look deeply into it and see if there's something that will actually happen or not. And even if it will eventually happen, it will be Finland that will decide, not Nigeria will tell them. It will be Finland that will decide, okay, we have decided that Simon Ekpa should go to his country and face whatever the country is, not Nigeria demanding for him. No, it does not happen that way. So you have heard the soldier and how he explained everything. That is how it works. What do you have to say concerning this? Please share me your opinion in the comment section. Like and share this video and subscribe to our channel so that you'll be getting more of this news as soon as it is